Just like I said, Diddy didn't do it. Just like I said, Diddy didn't do it.
Breaking news now, that verdict reached in the sex trafficking trial of hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs. I'm Harris Faulkner. You are in the Faulkner Focus. Combs was accused of being the ringleader of an alleged enterprise that abused and coerced women in drug-fueled sex parties with prostitutes, which he called freak-offs, and then threatened them into silence. Diddy will walk away from the most serious charges against him. Jurors found him guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution, but not guilty on 2 counts of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and not guilty on 1 count of racketeering conspiracy.
Now, I will say one thing about this Diddy case. It opened my eyes to how people think about you only because somebody says something about you. No proof whatsoever. No proof. Nobody had any proof that Diddy did anything. All they knew were people were coming out the woodwork. Oh, Diddy did this to me at a party. He did this to me at a party. He was doing this to me at a party. All because he's a millionaire and people want to knock him down. How do you not know that people were being put up to this by other people trying to take Diddy down? Hey, if you say Diddy did this to you, we'll give you $15,000. Oh, yeah, and you get a chance to sue him on the back end. For real? Yeah, just say he did this to you. Okay. Oh, what about you? Yeah, I'll give you $5,000 if you say Diddy did this to you, and then you could sue him after that and make more money after that if you can find him guilty. Okay, it's collusion. You don't know if people were colluding to take this man down. He is innocent on 3 out of 5 charges, and the 3 charges were serious charges, not light. The 2 charges he were found guilty of were simple: transporting people. That was it. Transportation, getting the Uber, getting the Lyft. That was it. That taught me. Don't listen to everything in the media. Just because somebody says something about a person and they put it front page of the media, give it some time. Just give it some time. Because the moment I said, I don't know, man, this is a shakedown. This is a shakedown. Everybody came at me like I was wrong, like I'm a monster. Like, oh, you siding with Diddy. Oh, you attack women. You just do this and that to women. You hate women. I'm like, no, this just sounds funny. That's all. Like, all at once, all of a sudden, just out of the blue. Like, come on, man. Be smarter than that. All right, let's get into this. If this is your first time listening, I'm your host, Jeff, here at the Mic Drop Barbecue, where we drop the mic, and hey, we always got food for your soul. I'm originally from St. Louis, lived in Las Vegas for a long time, got my bachelor's degree in accounting, where I became an executive in casino out in Vegas. Most of my content is based on my comprehension and understanding of not only financials, but also the legal aspect of everything. As I took the LSAT and was supposed to go to law school, just couldn't afford it. But let's talk about this Diddy case. Now, when I first heard about the charges against Cassie a long time ago, I said, okay, they settled out of court or whatever. Cassie got her money. Everything was cool. Diddy was like, he was apologizing on camera. I'm sorry. I know you guys saw the video. I'm sorry. You know, this and that. And everything was cool. He settled. Everybody was moving about their life. Then everybody started coming out of the woodwork. And I said, you know what? I think this is a shakedown. This is a financial shakedown. Everybody started coming out of the woodwork talking about, oh yeah, Diddy did something to me too. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I was going to his parties all the time. Investigators are like, parties? What are you guys talking about? The freak offs. So now everybody was chasing Diddy because Cassie settled. Once you settle a case, it's looked at you being weak. Okay, you're weak now. You don't want to fight. You feel guilty or something. You don't want to go to court. So you're going to settle real quick. Diddy was like, you know what? Take me to court. I'm fighting this. I ain't doing everything what these people are saying. I didn't do none of this. I'm fighting all of this. So he decided to go to court, stood his ground, battled through it all. Not guilty on 3 out of the 5 charges. He's only guilty on 2 counts. You know what those 2 counts are? Getting Ubers for prostitutes. Basically, what we do every day as Uber drivers out here, Lyft drivers, we transport prostitutes every day. We transport escorts every day, sometimes from city to city. And don't act like you don't know. Ain't no girl at 2:30 in the morning with a big old bag with a mini skirt on going to her friend's house to hang out. Diddy was guilty of what people do every day, transporting prostitutes. Every other thing, racketeering, all of anything that was serious, they was like, nah. All these were grown adults going to parties, having a good time. They could have said, you know what? I don't want to go no party tonight, man. I don't want to go out. These are grown people. They weren't forced. There was no force. These people were opportunists who saw him settle a case and decided to say, let's go after the money. It was a victory for a lot of people out there. People like Shannon Sharp. I hope you're watching this case because I think you're getting shaken down too. Now, a lot of people have done things in life, went to parties, had clubs. We now got money now. We're doing things with our life. We got houses now. We got kids and families now. These people will come and try to shake you down because they're broke. They ain't got nothing going for. I lived in Vegas for 15 years. Trust me, I had my fun out there. A lot of fun. The day I become a millionaire, the day I get rich, I remember that dude. Yeah, man, he was living in Vegas. Oh, yeah, I remember. Man, we kicked it with him one time. We did? Yeah, you remember that time? Oh, man, we did. Man, we kicked it with him. Oh, you know what we should do? We should get these girls to say that they was with us and get these girls, shake me down. Oh, this millionaire podcaster, now guilty, now in court for doing stuff in Vegas back in 2005. This was a success for a lot of people like us out there who have enjoyed life, who have not just been, buried in books our whole life. We went to parties, we went to clubs, we had girlfriends before. We ain't had to beat on them and stuff like that, but we had girlfriends and all that before. And now we're saying that these people can come back later in life and try to sue you when you get money for stuff you did 20 years ago. Oh, he forced us. No, he didn't. And I even said it when I first dropped I dropped a video a long time ago. It wasn't even a video. I think it was on Facebook. And I just made a comment saying, hey, man, I don't think he's guilty of it. I said, I think this is a shakedown. And everybody said I was victim shaming. They said, oh, man, you this and that. And he's guilty, man. You don't understand, man. He guilty. Women coming at me, dudes coming at me. You victim shaming, man. You don't know, man. You try, man, I don't believe you, Jeff, man. You gonna sit up there and side with Diddy over these girls, man? I stopped talking about it. Everybody was on my case to the point where I just stopped talking about it. You can look through all my content. I have never talked about the Diddy case, ever. I said, watch what happens when he go through court. Because once you start putting evidence, like I said, I took the LSAT. Once you start putting evidence together, you will see that this man didn't do half the shit that these people are saying he did. He's innocent. Oh, he forced us. Oh, he drugged us. Oh, he did this, he did that. Not guilty. Not guilty. They were all lying to shake down a millionaire, multi-millionaire. And I even said that in the very beginning. And everybody said I was victim shaming. I said, no, I just know opportunists. I know how people are. When you got money, you're going to get a whole bunch of roaches coming around trying to run off with some crumbs. That's what you're going to get. And that's who these people were. A bunch of roaches around Diddy, got invited to parties. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to this party and kick it. Oh, yeah, it's a Diddy party. Oh, yeah, ain't no party like a Diddy party, LeBron. Everybody, oh, yeah, we going to go kick it with it. And what happened? Oh, I'm going to sue him. He invited you to his house. I'm going to sue him. You kicked it with him for years. Oh, I'm going to sue him. I said, these people ain't nothing but opportunists. The moment he settled with Cassie, all of these roaches came out. Lights came on, roaches started scattering. Oh, get your crumbs and go. Get your crumbs and go. They know about the parties now. Get your crumbs and go. Nah, I'm telling you, if you ever have people around you who seem to enjoy all the fun time, they just riding with you, rocking with you the whole time, but they ain't never investing nothing into it. They ain't never trying to, pay for this and pay for that. And they going to come back later in life. They going to come back and get you on something. Oh, man, Jeff used to get us high, man. He used to ball of weed all the time. I wasn't addicted to weed till I started hanging on to him. I'm like, bro, you the one who brought me the sack. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, he a millionaire podcaster, man. He got me hooked on weed. Yeah, I want $45 million, man, because I'm hooked on weed. I'm going to need some money for this. I'm going to sue you for this. And I'm glad that all the people who were claiming he was guilty, I'm glad they got to see this case play out. A lot of people who kept claiming that this man did all these heinous things. Oh, man, he worse than R. Kelly. He's innocent on everything. He's innocent on everything. The only thing he is guilty of is getting transportation for 2 escorts, getting 2 counts, transportation for escorts, getting a Uber for a couple of hookers. That's all he's guilty of. And you telling me people right now sitting watching this probably ain't sitting there going, oh, damn, I be getting an Uber for the girls I be dealing with too, man. Well, you could be found guilty of that, because if they did it to Diddy, these girls might do it to you. They might say, oh, yeah, Dude got a nice house. He be inviting us over to his house all the time. He got a nice little mansion. Yeah, you might end up, oh yeah, we heard these girls, they got charges against you for prostitution and transportation for solicitation. And what are you talking about? You be getting these girls Ubers all the time. Yeah, they just come to my house and we kicking and stuff. Sorry. Guilty. Same thing Diddy just did. You probably guilty of doing every day. Every time you sitting up at night, yeah, girl, you gonna come on over here. Let me go ahead and get you an Uber real quick. You met her on Craigslist or you met her on some other little back page or whatever. Let me get you a little Uber real quick. Come over to the house. Guilty of exactly what Diddy's guilty of. But everybody was talking about this man was a monster. He's a monster. He's innocent. It's better than being a monster. He's innocent. All these charges of racketeering, innocent, not guilty. All these charges of all these heinous acts, innocent, not guilty. A bunch of lies, a shakedown. So I'd like to say congratulations to Diddy for standing up and helping us be right about you. Because I took a beating for you, Diddy. They sat there and they called me victim shaming. I'm worse than Diddy. Oh, I must be a monster. I'm this. I stopped talking about it because I didn't want to ruin my podcasting career early. So say, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about the Diddy case. Look through all my content. Not a single mention about it. Because the one time I did talk about it on Facebook, or I think it was either on Facebook or TikTok, they tried to drag me through the mud. Nobody knew any of the facts. All they heard was charges against, and they ran with it. Charges against. Oh, he guilty. He guilty. He black. He in court. Oh, he guilty. If you black and you in court, you guilty right off the bat. I mean, there ain't no way you could be innocent. If you was innocent, you wouldn't be in court because you're black. Innocent black people, they don't go to court. Only guilty black people go to court. That's the way they look at it. And I'm like, nah, it just sounds like a shakedown. Because none of these people had nothing to say until they saw he settled with Cassie. Now all of a sudden, all these people come out the woodwork. That don't seem kind of funny to you? No, man, he guilty of all this stuff at once. He's guilty at once. All of these people from all these random places made him guilty today. Of all of this stuff he claims, I'm like, come on, man. Y'all, don't be that stupid. Don't be that. The moment he settled, oh, he guilty of 50 things. All these things he guilty of in one day. Man, y'all got to be a little bit smarter than that.